Hello everyone, it's Jackie of Jacqs, and thanks for joining me today. As you can see here, I have my InLoveArts dies out and I've been playing with them. So let me show you what I've created. So here is the first set that I used, and these are called cute ghost dies. You get a him and a her, which is adorable, a little bow, a spider, pumpkin, spider web, a witch's hat, and a little bubble that says boo. These are so cute. Love the little ghosties. And what I created with that was a card, and I used my Cricut Maker to cut out many layers to get this scene of the graveyard and gate. It says Happy Halloween here, and then I inserted the little ghost. I added a little purple bow to her hair. So cute. Here is the spider and the spider web, and then the pumpkins. Now this pumpkin die is a favorite of mine, as well as the ghost, because it cuts out very intricately the outline of the pumpkin, and then you can put two shades of paper there. I loved that. I thought it really made the whole card look really great. And I put it on some shimmer paper, and then on the inside I put a little ghost and gave him a purple bow, and then I put the boo right there. So I love this. I used black mirror cards, so if you see a shine, that's what that is. But I love how that turned out. I really recommend this die set with the ghost. It's fabulous. The next one I have here is the nesting stitched star dies. These are awesome as well. I'm so glad I got them. This one is not stitched, which is great. And then you have these other ones that are stitched. And what I like about this set is that you get a full star in the center, the really small one. So that is great for projects. And so I created a card with this set as well. I used the large die to cut out a solid piece of this glitter cardstock, so you have the base. And then I used the next size down to cut out the inside, the outside, because when you cut it, it'll cut out this little outline. And then you also have the center, so it's a 2-for-1 die, which is fabulous. And I used it to also cut the foam that I use to make that a shaker. This little sentiment here is from Pebbles Birthday Wishes. It says Happy Day, and I paper pieced this superhero together, and I got the superhero from the Silhouette Design Store, and then cut this on my Cricut Maker. And then I made some more balloons. So again, I used this one to cut out the star, and I just used the outline instead of the center. The center is a Sparkle City paper by Chamel. And it's just, he is delivering balloons on your happy day. On the inside, I just put some of these stars. This little guy is so cute. I love how this turned out. It makes it fun having the shaker up there as a balloon. So that was these star dies. I really like these. They're pretty versatile, so that makes a good set of dies. Here is the next set of dies that I used, and this set is called the Mini Rack dies. This was fun as well. So when you cut out the die for the mini rack, these are the two pieces that you get. This one is really the stabilizer for the mini rack. And this is the center. What you're going to do is take this, and these little tabs on the side go into the holes on both sides of the other piece. So probably the hardest part is to get these little tabs into the top one with them staying there. There we go. And once they do, I found the best way is to hold it like it's completed. So the next thing you're going to do is there's perforation on each of these little sections. You're going to push this up like a stair, and the next set of little tabs you're going to put into the little slots, and then hold that. And do the same for the next set. You create a stair and put it into the slot. On the last one, these two little flaps are going to go underneath the stair. So you pull this up, put these underneath, and the little top there will go into the stair, okay, like that. And you'll do the same with the other one. And then this folds down. This last little flap gets folded up underneath, and it gets tucked in to the little slots on the side. And then you have your little stairs made, and this is the little mini rack. So let me show you what I created. So here is my little mini rack that I created. I used a Halloween theme, and I am loving it. Now what I have in here are just some buttons, Halloween buttons, and I just thought it would be really cute decorated that way. I hope you can see it real well. So adorable. So let me take these out of here so I can show you the actual rack. So here is my stairs, as I was explaining when we created this one together. What I did was I actually sewed all the panels all the way around, and the stairs as well. I think it adds a little dimension to the whole project. I did the same thing as I showed you, putting it together, and I used Bo Bunny, it was Wonderfully Wicked or something like that paper. I love it. I added a spider web doily to the back, and then I also added some little ribbon here to just give it this lace and kind of spooky feel. And one of the dimensional bats that we got from Target, if you know, like what was that, a year or so ago, that bucket of stickers. I love those. I still use those all the time. And so that makes up my little rack. This thing is so cute. Let me give you some measurements here. So lengthwise, it is about 1 3/4 inches long, about 1.5 inches wide, and it is 2 inches tall, and that doesn't include what I added. So it is a little tiny thing. And then I just added my little buttons here for some decoration. And I am loving it. And the next thing that I used were these alphabet flags. And then they also had numbers below them. I didn't use the numbers, but I did use the little flags here. And I didn't use all of them, but just, you know, a set that made a word. And these were fun too. These were 1/2 inch by 3/8 of an inch across. So it's a nice small size as well. Let me show you what I created with that. So I had these treat sacks that we got from Target. I think it was last year. I loved these. And I decorated the other side of it here. I added some puffy spiders and bats here at the top. Here's where I used, you know, these little flag dies and put some black mirror card behind that. Here is 2 others of the bucket stickers from Target from the Halloween set. Love those. The background here is All Hallows Eve from Paper Phenomenon. I printed that out and cut it with my Cricut Maker because I wanted it to have some dimension up here and some waves like at the top. Down at the bottom, I just added some green cardstock and black archival ink to kind of make that a little bit darker around the edges. I fussy cut out these houses, the little ghosty and the witch here, from the Hey Pumpkin collection, and then just made this whole scene. I am loving how this turned out. This is my first decorated bag that I've ever done, and I think it was so much fun to just figure out how to create that. So that was a lot of fun to create. And then I have one more project to share. And here is the last die that I used, and it was the flower in a pocket die. This one's really cute as well. And here is the project. Now, if you followed my Crafter's Companion Advent Calendar series, you've already seen this, but for those that haven't seen that video, this was the last item that I made, and we created a standing card, which was kind of fun, and it just is something different. Someone can set this on their desk for a little decoration. So I used some denim paper here, some gemmy here for the pocket, and then some enamel dots in the flowers that I used. And I used Bloom Street for the flowers and leaves. So that's everything that I created with my InLoveArts dies. I hope you have enjoyed this session. And before you go, let me mention that I do have a discount for InLoveArts, and I have all the links down below that you can use to go out and buy these or any other die that you might find that you like. They have really great prices. So that's it, everyone. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.